Alright, so let me talk to y'all real quick. You ever send one of them long text messages after somebody ain't reply for a few hours? Yeah, me too. I'm talking 3 scrolls deep. You could click on the little arrow to extend the message, punctuation on point, voice trembling in the group chat with your girls because all you could really think about is if that red notification was under the message yet. And then finally, they hit you back and they're like, my bad, I was asleep, or dang, I was with my family. All you can do is laugh because you're so embarrassed. But familiar. It definitely feels very familiar. Sad news, it's not the first time. That was not communication. That was anxiety with an iPhone. Yes, I said iPhone because those are the only phones we acknowledge. That was your brain trying to find safety in a space that often never affords it to people that look and exist like you. You're listening to O3, the Black Girl Formula, where we name what's heavy so we can move through it soft. We explore what it means to overthink, overfeel, and overcome as Black women trying to make room for a little bit of rest, truth, and neurodivergence. I'm Nell, and I'm so hyped you're here. I used to think that I was so intuitive. Like, I still think I'm intuitive, but I just thought I was so emotionally intelligent and deep, and that was the reason why nothing could go right. I understood everything, and they didn't know themselves, and that was all that there was the problem. But now I see that some of that depth was really just distress in disguise. Sometimes overthinking ain't spiritual, it's survival. And that's what we're digging into today. Let me tell y'all about me real quick, okay? I was the queen of typing essays, like full-on thesis statements to folks who didn't respond fast enough. If you took even a minute over what I was comfortable with or my anxiety was comfortable with, oh, it's over for you. You're definitely getting a dissertation. But then, even though I meant every word, when I read it back, I would really be like, girl, this is giving begging energy. We're not thirsty. We're cute, we're composed, our lives are together, we got stuff going on. There's no reason we're giving begging energy. I reread the combos, zoom into the emoji, try and decode the tone through a period or lack of a period. And my heart would just be thumping all because someone didn't reply fast enough. And 99% of the time, they just weren't a fit. And I really needed to swipe left and keep it pushing. Now pause. Does that really sound like intuition? Or does that sound like me being uncomfortable in uncertainty? I realized I didn't trust silence. I didn't trust people to stay if I was always not available or articulate or on point. That if I didn't give the best perfected version of myself all of the time, maybe they would leave. So instead of feeling my fear, I typed through it. I thought through it. I talked through it. I would be making voice memos for minutes, hours, weeks, all because I wanted to prove to myself that I could affirm whatever I thought this person wanted. That was the compulsion. That was the spiral. The let me get ahead of this hurt habit. That if I could prevent it from happening, it wouldn't happen. And if I'm being honest, parts of this are still me. I'm not saying this as a recovered overthinker or like this is something in my past. Even today, I struggle with this same thing. So there's no judgment because this is an ongoing process and interrupting it takes intentionality. So boom, here's what's really going on under all of that. OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, isn't just about clean kitchens and checking the locks 5 times or putting pins in a particular order when, I'm gonna be honest, my closet is color coded and my shoes definitely have to be lined up a certain way. And if you leave food in the drain after you wash all them dishes, baby, I'm judging you. But all of these are just compulsions. And when I was diagnosed with OCD, I didn't even know or comprehend half of the things that were told to me as compulsions. Compulsions are things that we do to stop the fear and silence our minds. And even though I didn't know it, these are also intrusive thoughts, loud ones, mad loud. Thoughts that crash into your brain and refuse to leave until you do anything to shut them up. So when I text somebody 3 times or I double back to say sorry, that sounded weird, or reread our conversation 6 times, that was the compulsion. I wasn't being thoughtful. I was trying to find relief. And here's the thing. Most of us don't even know that that's OCD. Because we think it only shows up in some neat freak behavior or rituals. But our rituals feel like and look like perfectionism. They look like control. They look like just trying to say it right so you don't get left. We want to be able to determine what the outcome is. And Black women, child, we are raised, conditioned, prepared to anticipate needs before they exist. Stay 2 steps ahead of disappointment. Keep it cute. Keep it together. Keep everybody else feeling okay and happy while we're low-key unraveling. A hot mess. So when our thoughts start spiraling, we don't question it. We praise it. Because we think we just care more. We think more. We love harder. But you ain't got to suffer in your mind just to feel close to somebody. Let me say that again. Love does not mean you have to suffer in your mind to feel closer to someone. Now try this with me. Take a deep breath, like a real one. Inhale through your nose, fill your belly, hold it. Now let go. Real slowly, like you're blowing out a candle. Now ask yourself, what would I do if I trusted that they weren't mad at me? What would I do if I trusted that silence was not a threat, but peace? That's the space we're gonna live in right now. Nothing else, only that. So let's be about that action. We're in the lab with another experiment, and this month I want you to interrupt the spiral. Don't fix it, don't explain it, just name it. Say, that is a fear thought. That is my nervous system trying to stay safe. That is me trying to calm down. And if you're not there yet, anxiety, girl, bye. Works just fine. Then pause, breathe, ask yourself, if I trusted myself, what would I do right now? Would I send a text? Or would I get a drink of water, sip some tea, do my nails, watch an episode of Girlfriends? I don't know. Lay down. Would I double back on that convo? Or would I just breathe, journal, and let it go? Start voice memoing the spirals. I know it sounds crazy, but when I open my voice memo and say whatever I was going to say to somebody else I probably shouldn't have said, I feel so much better. And I don't feel that uncomfortable thing that we feel once we did something that we regret. I love a good voice memo. Open up the app, say what you're feeling, be raw, be real, keep it 100%. Listen back to it, and then think, is this aligned to who I want to be? Is this aligned to the person that I'm becoming? Get the thoughts out of your head. Put it in the notes app, journal it, whatever you gotta do. It's not about being perfect. It's about being present. So look, sis, you're not crazy. You're not needy. You're not doing too much. You ain't tripping. You just haven't been allowed to feel safe without performing, without worrying about what everyone else expects of you. But that ends now. You gotta exist in silence. You can do it in softness without filling the space just to prove that you matter. Cut it out, girl. Let your brain rest. Let your nervous system exhale. And please, child, don't send the text. Don't send the text. Don't send the text. And that's today's formula. Overthinking, overfeeling, overcoming. See you next month. Stay soft, stay solid, stay you.